Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a fairly standard, albeit good old reliable cup of tea, the good old standard cuppa. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is a series where we attempt to break out of various facilities not made by me. This is the Barry Roach Penitentiary, and apparently it was made to have a bit of a test and sort of exploit the escape mode in multiplayer, which I wasn't sure was even a thing. Either way, we're going to attempt to break out of this thing, and, well, let's have a look around. So the first thing I'm noticing is that we are Prisoner Batty, who is in a medium category of area, and we have a kitchen and canteen to the right hand side. And hang on, my eye's been drawn to what appears to be a very localized flood event in the kitchen. I mean, I know kitchens normally have water, but that's, you know, it's via access to the different levels of pipework. And oh, there's a helicopter in the game. Yes, it's either comes through the tap or the sprinklers or a broken pipe, but never really just like a big wet patch on the floor like that. Maybe someone needs to get the mop out, or actually, ideally, probably need to put a little cone up or a sign saying wet floor. Anyway, this is the canteen. We also have access to a yard, which is all good, and I'm seeing sniper towers. Okay. I mean, I don't know what the deal is when it comes to the way out the front. If we go up to the middle here, even though we do have access to the kitchen, for a start, they don't have a metal detector, so we can probably sneak out a knife if we need to. In the middle here is the staff-only area, so we could probably just go in there and run out the front door if necessary, but I'm trying to make it a bit more interesting than that. Speaking of interesting, I actually like this interesting layout for the cells in the middle. It's very basic. Oh, it's actually solitary. It's very basic, but it is... well, it's exactly what it needs to be. And, oh, okay, Visitation doesn't have any metal detectors or scanners, so we can get a lighter. I know we attempted a bit of a fire escape in a previous episode, and it didn't work well. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I think we can escape from this place, and I think it's going to be a short episode. There's water down the bottom. Now, I don't know what type of type of security is down the bottom. This might lead to an island with loads of snipers on it. But if it doesn't, we just set fire to a big pile of this. The wall will eventually crumble, and we just swim out. Okay, so that means we need swimming. So, shall I pick up swimming? I only need 5 points. Can I do this with the limited number of points? So, let's try it. So all I'm going to do is get tased in the face and skip punishments. And I'm just snapping the sinks off the wall here, because my goal is to get in enough points to get swimmer. And that's it. I only need basic swimming. I don't need any more than that. So... we're going to go to Visitation. We're going to go over to where the lighter is. We're going to take that down and around. Now, here's the thing. There's a couple of ways I can do this. I can probably... I might as well pick up tough and strong. I can probably set fire to this laundry. And that would mean that... when this wall goes, we can just swim to the left. But that will give us... well, there'll be line of sight from here. Which I'm not convinced that's a good idea. Whereas down, it's a bit further. But also, there might be more... well, that might have a better chance and we're out of line of sight. But it's also further, as I've mentioned. And that probably means we need swimmer. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it anyway. The fun's in finding out. So, we're going to set fire to all of this stuff, which is pretty curious, because there's lots of stuff we can set fire to here. And the guard is not going to want any of this. Oh, wait, I'm going to get tased, aren't we? No, we're okay, we're lucky. Okay. So that guy is... the taser has done its job. The guy's after me again. So I'm just going to set fire to all this. But the guard does not want to get anywhere near this. So I'm just going to back up. I don't really want to be dealing with this guy. But we see the fire is spreading already. Ironically, the fire went on to the shower head and broken the shower head. This wall is already on fire, which is excellent, and it's broken part of it. I don't think I can get through that yet. But all we're doing is standing here. This guard is obviously fearing for their safety, which is why they're not going to go any further. And I'm going to have to try and run out through this. Nope, can't go that way. I have to go out this way. I think one of these walls might be broken. That one. And we're swimming. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm definitely swimming, but I'm swimming to the left because there is another facility down there. But the problem with the facility is that it doesn't have any land to stand on. But we can, hopefully, escape to the left. That's been a very short episode of Prison Architect Escapes. That's how it is. It looked and is, I think, quite an interesting design. It has a couple of design flaws that I could see from just that point. I know there's different categories of prisoner. I think that one we got to at the bottom was criminally insane. And off to the north of where we started, there was high risk. If we were to do some more fighting, we'd maybe put into high risk. And then that could change the dynamic of things. I think running out the front door is possible, although that is often like the sort of last thing you attempt. Just getting a set of keys and running out the front door. It's possible. There was a very, very unsecure area leading from the infirmary out 2 sets of staff doors, I think it was. And going that way, you'd encounter an armed guard, but you could easily farm enough points to just be a really tough prisoner and just take the shotgun off them and swim out. Depends what's down there, though. What is curious on this one is that I purposely didn't start to swim to the left because of that sniper tower. We were starting to go down. And as soon as I saw that there was no land to get to, we had to abort and go back to the left. Interestingly, though, we weren't shot. We weren't taken out by the sniper. So that either the sniper was out of range, or more likely, they weren't in the tower. Interesting. Either way, that's been a short Prison Architect Escapes. Hopefully it's been interesting, if nothing else, and we have used fire, I think, in an interesting way. We've sort of fire and water together by burning down the wall, jumping in, and then just swimming away. Yeah. If that's an interesting narrative, then by all means let me know. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions for not just this facility but for others, and any ideas that you have for, let's say, different ones we need to escape from, and any links, etc., then put them in the comments, as always. So we have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.